Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. Now for today's video, we're starting off with a bare fresh face because I feel like the makeup that we might end up with is not something I would want to have in my intro because that might give you a jump scare because we're going to be doing a full face of makeup with products I regret buying. And these kind of videos are really enjoyed by you. Maybe you enjoy watching me getting miserable, but honestly, a lot of you have been requesting for it, so I was like, you know what? Let's give you guys what I want, and hopefully, fingers crossed, maybe I'm able to make some of these work for me. Now, if I'm being very honest, I don't have makeup I regret buying in all the categories, but I have a lot of makeup that I regret buying, so I'll try to fit in as much as I can in this video. So, without any further ado, if you want to watch me do a full face of makeup with products I regret buying, then please keep on watching. For primer, I have my Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Whip. Now, I've talked about this in the past. Basically, this works like a mousse, so you have to shake up the bottle to activate the product, and then you just apply it on your face. And first of all, I don't like the fact that I really can't control how much I want because with the mousse, you always get a little extra. And secondly, I just don't like how it sits on my face as well. Like, it just goes a little too blotchy, I would say. Like, it doesn't give me that glowing effect that I want, and you can see it's a task to blend it out. It gets a little too messy and everywhere, which is again something I don't enjoy. I like to have a nice sensory experience with my products as well. Like, of course I would want them to work in a beautiful way, but I want them to be good sensory wise as well. That's just me. But this is off to not a good start, which is probably like an amazing start if you're already enjoying this. But I'm just trying to work this in and it's not working in. I think I need to take it down my neck because honestly, I'm gonna be here for like 10 hours if I'll just try to make it work on my face. And I didn't even take that much. I was trying to like really limit it. You see why I do not enjoy using this? Yeah, this is exactly why I do. And now my neck and my décolletage is also covered with primer that's not blending. It does not give me celestial glow. It gives me a celestial headache. Oh my god. After 4,000 hours of blending, this is what we have. And I know what you must be thinking. At least you have a glow, Shreya. Be thankful for that. But you know what? Nope, I'm not thankful for that because look at how it's already pilling right here. Like, as soon as I touch my forehead, I have pilling all over and I'm like, this is not gonna end well because the next product I have will pill on its own anyway. And with this underneath, I don't even know if it's ever gonna stay as well because I have Suroskie's Tinted Moisturizer, and this is such a disastrous product in itself. The name says My Glow, but trust me, there's gonna be no glow, only no show from this one because it pills from your skin. But let's just put this on to actually show you guys how it performs. I'm just going to take a little bit. Okay, first of all, it's runny. It's runny. I had forgotten that it's runny. And I'm just going to blend this out, and it's so streaky. Now, it's a tinted moisturizer, so it's supposed to be something that can work in with your fingers. That's how it should ideally work. And I have tried tinted moisturizers that work beautifully in that way. But see how streaky it's going? And it was a little quantity, right? It's not like I've taken way too much and that's why it's going streaky. It was a tiny quantity. So hopefully I'm able to make this work. I'll probably also enlist the help of my brush if not, because it's right now going so streaky and I hate that fact. Let me try to tap this in. But somehow with the primer underneath, it's not at least pilling right now. Hopefully it will stay that way. Now generally it pills once you start to get a concealer and everything else on board, and I've dropped some foundation on me, but that's fine. I'm just gonna do my other side as well. Actually, you know what, I'm gonna stick to tapping. Nope, just tapping won't do. I'll first have to blend it out and then tap. Can you see that? That's what I'm talking about. It's a headache to blend out. It is so difficult to work into your skin. Like, I like the color match. That works well for me. But just blending it out is such a task, man. To get even coverage, to just get a nice layer. It's just a task. I hope the camera is being a little forgiving to me because I absolutely hate how my base is looking like right now, and it is taking every inch of strength in my body to not wipe off this base because what is even going on? There's just so much pilling happening. The primer's not really helping. The foundation doesn't sit on my skin beautifully. There's streakiness, there's patchiness. I've tried to blend it to the best of my abilities, and that is not enough for these two products. So I don't even know what to do except to just trudge along and keep on going because next up I have my Glowish concealer, and Glowish has ceased to exist, but that does not mean that my regret has ceased to exist as well because this wasn't a cheap product and I really truly do not understand it. Basically, this is a very sheer coverage concealer, and that is an oxymoron because a concealer is supposed to be something that gives you coverage, and you can already see how sheer it is. Like, it is very sheer. Even if you go in with layers, it is sheer. And especially in today's day and age, when we are going with just like a concealer look, I don't understand what's the need of having such a sheer concealer. So I'm gonna go in with my concealer brush, hope for the best, pray for the best, and just blend it out, and it blends out into nothingness. It almost gives me sort of an ashier look, and no, it's not because it's like way too light for my skin. This is a sheer coverage concealer, so it's not really doing anything for my hyperpigmented areas other than just adding a sheerer layer of coverage, which also makes sure that my hyperpigmentation can peek through and not be completely covered. So it's giving me grayness because of that reason. Like, it looks bad, okay? It looks bad. Plus it has that sort of a formulation which again just does not sit well on your skin, and that is not what Glowish was supposed to be. Glowish is supposed to be one of those brands that sits so beautifully on your skin and makes your skin look like my skin but better, but it just makes my skin look not my skin and much worse, honestly. Like, look at that. And this is a concealer brush that really makes your concealer work. Like, what is even happening? This is what happens when you layer a bad primer, a bad foundation, and then a bad concealer on top of each other. It just, oh my god, there's just so much splotchiness right here. I don't even know how I'm gonna make that work for me. That's never going to work for me. No, no, I am regretting this so much. I'm regretting the decision to do this video more than the regret I have for buying these products. Next up, I have Type Beauty Smudge Stick, which is their cream bronzer, and I've tried a lot of Type Beauty products and all of them have disappointed me, but especially this one because I had high expectations, and this just started off with a promising start. So it went on nicely, and right now it is just pulling my foundation apart as well, but it's not even showing up. What happened? What happened? What happened to you? It's showing up on my hand, like here it is, but it's not showing up on my face. What happened? Is it the foundation underneath? No, now we have some color. But yeah, this one just doesn't do much. Like, it's not the most smooth product. It's a little waxy, and then the fact that it doesn't blend out nicely on your face, even if you have a good foundation underneath, it's just gonna not look good on your skin. It's not gonna sit well on your skin, and it's already I don't like how my face is looking like right now. This looks like the makeup I used to do back in 2015-14 when I really did not know how to do makeup. Yeah, this is looking like that kind of makeup. Oh my god, this is looking so bad. And I know you must be thinking, oh, it's blending out beautifully, what's the problem? But trust me, the fact that I'm not afraid of my foundation moving because it's already so bad is why I'm rubbing it in. I have to rub it in to get even some sort of color. Like, it does not, you have to really rub it like that to get a little bit of color. And I understand sheer products and all of that, but it's not one of those things, right? It's just not. How do I explain this without being rude? Because I want to give Indian brands a try, right? I want to give them a chance, but it makes it hard when you come out with products like these. I've bought so much Type Beauty, all of it with my own money, and I don't understand the hype. It's not easy, it's not effective, it's not workable. Thankfully, I didn't have a blush and a powder that I hate enough to put in this video, so I was able to use something that I actually like, and that has been able to offset my mood a little bit. But now we're back on track because I have the Sugar setting mist with me right here. This is their grand finale setting mist, and no matter what I do, I'm just not able to make this work for me. This just sometimes gives me slightly oily skin, sometimes it gives me more matte skin. I don't know what's up with this. It has a mind of its own. Plus the spray is not the best one, so it gives me slight blotchiness as well. So I'm just going to spray this all over my face and hope for the best. This also has a very high alcohol-y smell to it that just makes me go breathless and go all Shankar Mahadevan for a second. But yeah, I have to do it in batches because it just I can inhale the alcohol, I can inhale all of the fumes, and it just is not a good feeling. What is it going to be today? Matte or oily? Matte or oily? What do you think? Okay, we're slightly oilier everywhere, and as you can see, it has given me some blotchiness on my forehead. Love that for me. Love it. Time to move on to the brows, and I have my e.l.f. Instant Brow Lift. Now, this pencil was so disappointing. It's so hard and waxy to use. It just does not give me the amount of definition I want. Plus, it's not smudge or budge proof. So, even if you go around your brows slightly, it will disappear, which is a very, very sad thing. You can make it work if you want, but why do you need to work so hard when you can get good eyebrow pencils in the same range, right? If it's not one of those brow pencils that's so dirt cheap that you can't get anything else, you can get a good Swiss Beauty brow product, or maybe even say a Maybelline brow pencil. You can get so many other options. So this one doesn't really make sense to me, and because my face is so oily right now that this is gliding on, which that generally never happens, but the oil underneath from that setting spray is making it glide on. So I feel like if I want to use this and get some usage out of this, I might as well spray my face or my brows with that setting spray and then use it. This is a miracle. I've been able to make one product work for me till now. And now to set my brows down, or at least try to set them down, I have my Maybelline Tattoo Brow Gel. Now this one does not set your brows down. It's so liquidy, it's all over the place, it's very, very messy. Like once you pull it out of the tube, you can see it's so liquidy and thin and messy. It's just gonna ruin what I've done for my brows till now, but I'll just like go ahead and still do it. Like it just gets everywhere. Look at the brows just getting monstrous, even though I'm going with such a light hand. Oof, one product I was able to make work for myself, and that too my other products don't want them to work. It's such, look at how badly that's going because it's such a liquidy product. It's not a gel, it's a brow liquid, and that too not a good one. Oh my god. My brows were looking so much better without this. What have I done? Why have I done this? Why? I don't even want to talk about my brows, and maybe if we ignore them, they're not going to look as hideous as they are looking to me right now. The Maybelline gel is so liquidy and so messy that even if you try to clean it up with a brush or a concealer like I have, it still gets everywhere and it's so annoying. But we're going to keep on going because I have the Pinkflash Fully Pigmented Eyeshadow Trio, and this is supposed to be glittery, flaky, beautiful, and it's none of those. It's so gritty, it's so difficult to blend, and it pokes your eyes. Like it's gritty in a very, very bad way. So even if you apply it on your eyes like this and you feel like it's good, it actually pokes your eyes and it does not feel comfortable on the eyes at all. And if you try to blend it even slightly, you're gonna end up with a lot of fallout. So I was so sad because this is supposed to be such a beautiful eyeshadow that does not require anything and will give you like gorgeous romance vibes. It's just not it. Even though it's super affordable, it honestly does not live up to its name. It might look beautiful on camera, but trust me, it's so gritty, and I don't think it's the safest thing to put near your eyes. Like, I don't know if you can see it or not, but this is not flaky glitter. It's straight up chunky glitter, and there's a thick line between flaky glitter and chunky glitter. And I know a thing or two about glitter, and I've said glitter way too much. So we're gonna move on from glitter and get on to our eyeliner because I have the Mars Multipods, and I have talked about these over and over again to you guys because I truly do not like these, and there are very few Mars products that I end up not liking, this being on the top of my list. Basically, this has a powder on top that's supposed to be used as a brow powder, and then you have a gel liner underneath that you can use as a gel liner or even in your brows if that's your game. Now, this is in the shade black, and the other brown shade is way too warm and red. Both of these shades, first of all, won't work as a brow powder anyway, but even when it comes to the gel, which is what I'm going to be using today, it's such a not nice product. Like, it's way too soft to be a gel liner. Like, I understand you want it to glide on the eyes and everything, but this is that kind of gel liner that feels way too soft, way too liquidy, and again, something can get messy easily and very quickly. So I'm gonna try and do a nice liner if this liner permits, because again, this is such a easy to slip and slide around liner that you can't really get a thin line at all, even if you are using a thin brush like I am. Like, you really need to make it work for you. I'll probably just end up smoking this out, but that is gonna be a task, because again, this is such a soft liquidy product. You would have to wait for a bit for it to dry down so you can like actually smoke it out, because if you do it right now, you're gonna end up with raccoon eyes, and I'm sure like we don't want that. This is already like bad enough. I don't want raccoon eyes to top that off. I enlisted the help of my nails to do like a wing liner, because I'm dropping the idea of smoking this out, and this has transferred onto my waterline already by itself. So you know what, I'll just go ahead and put this in my waterline as well, because it's already done that on its own. That's what I was telling you guys. It's so liquidy and messy that it gets everywhere, and I rarely have this issue where like a liner is transferring into my waterline. So we're just gonna be applying this on our lower lash line, and then probably I'll smoke out the lower lash line a little bit, because wow, this makeup look really took a turn for the worst. I'm just 2 steps away from taking this off my face. So my second last step obviously has to be mascara, and I have the Wet n Wild Big Poppa mascara. And again, I had high expectations from this one. I hadn't seen a new Wet n Wild launch in the longest time. So as soon as I saw this, I was like, I need to get this. And sadly, it does absolutely nothing for my lashes. Like, it doesn't even coat them properly. It's a very, very disappointing mascara. And as disappointing as this is, I'm not going to bother myself with lashes today, because nothing can save this look, let alone a pair of, you know, just cutesy lashes. That's gonna be the last thing that can save this look. And my liner is going everywhere, like it's smudging so badly, even though it's not touching anywhere, it's smudging by itself. I don't know what's smudging it, like what forces, ghostly forces that I can't see, invisible forces are smudging my liner, that it's just going everywhere. It's so annoying. This whole look is annoying, okay? It's pissing me off. Sorry guys, sorry for that burst of anger, but I'm just pissed off. As you can see, I have absolutely nothing on my lashes, even though I have tried to wiggle this mascara, like not even a nice coat, and you can't anyway see them because of the thin liner that I have going on. But even if that wasn't the case, this mascara really does not do anything for you. Like, I really wish Wet n Wild gets back into their game, back into just giving us bangers after bangers, because back in the day, we were all thriving on Wet n Wild, okay? We were all thriving, and now we don't even know where it is. That's sad. And lastly, to finish off, I have Mrucha Beauty lip marker. Now, I tried everything that Mrucha Beauty had to offer, and I really like their blushes, and even their liquid lipsticks are fine, but this marker is truly not up to the mark. This just does not feel nice on the lips, and first of all, it's a task to even apply, because you know, after a point, it just stops dispensing product, and you have to then shake it rigorously and then get it out, and it's a little patchy. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little patchy as well. Now, there were tips and tricks that Runu gave to how not it get patchy, but I feel like again, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to just have some product do for you, you know, like it's just, it does not need to be that complicated. And I feel like overall the whole concept of lip markers is going to be the same. Like, all of these lip markers are going to have the exact same issue. First of all, they're going to be something that doesn't work fully, and you'll have to constantly like get product onto it, and then they're going to be patchy and just blotchy and all of that because of the consistency. I don't understand the hype behind lip markers, and I don't understand why brands are going gaga over it. And yeah, it's just oh my god, it's going to be a task to just make my lips look even now. But that is it, guys. Finally, the torture has come to an end. I'm gonna wipe this off as soon as I hit stop on that record button, because I cannot take even one more single minute of this makeup being on my face. This wasn't a nice experiment. I couldn't make anything work for me except maybe the brow pencil with like a slightly oilier base. But I don't know why I would apply oil to my brows and then go in with a brow pencil just for it to get a little bit smoother, because right now it's a little too waxy, so it just like balances it out. But irrespective of that, I do not like whatever's going on my face right now. It's just not my jam. These products are not it for me. But let me know one product that you regret buying down in the comment section, because it's gonna serve as a PSA for all of us, because I feel like we need to come together as a community and warn each other against products that just do not work. Hopefully this video was proof enough for you that why I regret buying these products, because this is not it. It's just not it. And I hope you're thankful for the fact that I'm not shooting my intro in this video, because this face is a jump scare right here. But that's gonna be it from my side. I really hope you enjoyed this video and found this helpful, and if you did, then don't forget to comment and subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care. I love you all so much. Mwah. Bye.